This is why I fucked up because I meant to introduce you as something else, and I was introducing. I was like, right. So without further ado, Dan Green. Hey! You see how that works? Very fast. What's up, mate? Hey, how are you, man? Have a seat.
I'm doing good.
Have a seat. Oh, there's water if you want.
No, I don't need water.
What is this, Coke?
No, Jack.
The other Coke. Great.
Yeah.
How's everything?
Everything is awesome, man. I love
Every
LA.
time I ask, I have this thing because I had this guest on once, and I was like just fucking zonked out, and I was like, "How's everything with your work?" I had nothing to say that day. Remember that one day?
Man, I've been in LA 14 days. I love it.
Yeah, so you've been in LA for 14 days.
14 days.
You straight up, for the folks that don't know, Dan Green, I've known him for a long time, like over a decade from Houston, nightclubs and all that kind of stuff. Hits me up one day. Not stealing your thunder.
About a month and a half ago.
Month and a half ago. I can't do the accent. I'll just stop there.
Try. Please try.
I don't know the difference between that and like the British and everything starts getting convoluted. So he calls me up and he's like, and then he says things. I'm just like, I couldn't understand much. And I was like, yeah, that's LA. You're coming. Yes, do it. Make the fucking move. Mm-hmm. And he made the move. He literally hits me up like a couple of weeks later. And actually
broke the hamster wheel. Came out here.
You know what's funny? Remember I introduced you to Dr. Honickman?
Yes.
Dude, the fucking irony of everything in the world is amazing. She's here right there! Oh! This is the gentleman that I called you once and was like, hey, I have a buddy coming from Houston. He might need a spot to like stay for a few months to figure out what his situation, because he just wants to try it out. Yeah. And then he said, fuck it, I'm just going to do it.
By the way, I thought you were going to move in. What happened to that?
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't. Well, there's a lot of things that happened.
Amber asked me, what happened to that?
Amber? Does she miss me? Amber missing me?
You know your friend wouldn't leave my house?
Nick?
Yeah. And my friend woke up and staring at her. I'm not joking.
Nick
She was sleeping and she opened her eyes and he was there.
Why didn't he not tell me about this, Nick? He's not here, but I'm in the camera. Look him in the camera. Why haven't you told me about this?
Nick sounds like a dick.
Shit. Nick sounds like a serial murderer. That's why I will not call him out or anything anymore. But yeah.
I don't even look at me either.
So here's the thing, though. So he moves from fucking Houston, drives his car, texts me, going, mate, I'm like halfway there, and I'm like, holy shit, that's amazing. You drove fast as fuck.
I drove through El Paso the day after the Walmart thing.
Dude, the Walmart thing?
The traffic was shit.
Oh, the shooting?
Yeah.
Wait, was that you?
No.
Was that you?
Yeah, it just happens to leave Houston, Texas. Just was
that you?
Ex-military guy. And
No, mate. Then I got 2 flat tires between here and Phoenix, which is don't fucking do that.
Fuck, and especially that drive, dude. Once you pass, El Paso, essentially, it's shit.
You know what though? It's not that shit because I drove across the Outback 6 times. That shit.
The Outback is shit?
It's way shittier than that.
Aren't there kangaroos?
Dude, there are 3 deserts out there bigger than the Sahara, okay? There's 3 deserts out there bigger than the Sahara. There are no trees, there are no fucking nothing. And you see something and you go, you know what? I just saw a guy in his underpants on the side of the road waving at traffic like this, and you go, you know what? That's pretty damn funny. And then you come back 2 weeks later, and he's still there doing it, and you're like, nah, it's not funny anymore. Now it's just fucked up.
Don't end up like him is what you're thinking.
Exactly right.
So, and you know what, man? You're fucking inspiring because you've been here for about a few weeks, 2 or 3.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. You've already been doing like 1,000 open mics. This guy does so much work. You're already the door dude at the fucking Laugh Factory.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's fucking huge. It takes people like a long time to do that.
I drank my way into that job. It was great. I did 12 of those.
That helps. I feel like
it seems to like basically make people socially drop just a little bit. Yeah, and I was able to talk my way into a job.
I need to do that more often.
Yeah. Shout out to GC Clavigo because he hooked that whole meeting up, and there was a guy, buddy of mine, who had set it all up with Jay Davis, and yeah, I managed to pull that job, which is great.
I didn't understand some parts of that last.
I'm sorry. I had a very. I will. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to slow my speech down.
Yes.
Americans can understand. I was talking with Chris on the way over here, and I keep getting stuck for being a New Zealander. Okay.
What is the difference?
I'll tell you right now. One, can you think of any New Zealand movie stars?
No.
None. Except for those Flight of the Conchords guys, but they write their own shit, so that doesn't matter. Okay? And the Hobbits are all bought in. They're all Americans. I mean, Russell Crowe had
Is he New
he's a
Zealander?
New Zealander, but he put on an Australian accent to get work. Okay? Here's the thing. New Zealanders can't pronounce their vowels. They can't pronounce their I's. So when we order fish and chips, they order fush and chops. And when things go to shit, they go to shut. So if he has shut, fush and chops, then you just laugh at him, and it's horrible. So that's why.
Fuck New Zealanders.
Exactly right. I mean, you've got an economy. You've got an economy built on a rugby team and 3 fucking Hobbit movies, and they're all out of Hobbit movies. So I mean, that's fine with me.
So again, what's the difference aside from that? What, location-wise?
They have.
Are you guys on the same continent?
It's real simple. They don't have anything that can kill you, other than drunk New Zealanders. That's it. But they have no snakes. No, they don't have any fucking sharks either. We've got everything, okay? I mean, the number 2 snake in the world lives in my dad's front garden. And every time I go home, he says, come chase a brown snake. I said, nope.
No offense. What kind of dad's like, hey, son, come chase the snake with me?
With a shovel. With a shovel.
Well, I mean, it depends. What do you mean, smart? I mean, it depends. Why would he want his son to chase a snake?
I don't know.
He doesn't have to.
Well, I don't have to.
I mean,
I'm sure,
it's kind of good for natural selection, not good for legacy selection.
Basically, people want their best advice going to Australia, and I tell them, I said, listen, best advice to Australia, watch where you put your fucking feet.
A lot of snakes, huh?
Everything will bite you.
Everything.
Everything.
Fuck, that's a scary place, Mike. When in Rome, right? What about kangaroos, man?
Kangaroos are cool, dude.
Yeah, dude.
You get a bad rap. You get all these
Are they
weird
like dogs?
You get these weird kangaroo videos out here where everybody's getting punched by a kangaroo.
Does that happen?
It happens, but it doesn't happen as much as it turns up. People think there's
They wear gloves.
People think there's an epidemic of people getting fucked up by kangaroos in Australia. No, you've really got to go hard to piss off a kangaroo.
They're nice people.
Yeah, I mean, remember that one where the guy it was online forever. There was a guy who. Kangaroo got on his dog, right?
Yeah,
okay. Here's the backstory on that, right? Yeah. The guy, it was a Make-A-Wish trip for a kid who wanted to go roo shooting. They were out shooting roos and pigs, right?
Explain to the audience because they don't know what roos are.
Okay, roos are kangaroos, right? They were actually shooting the damn kangaroos, which is, we've got too many of them anyway, because they fuck like rabbits. But we're sitting there, he's sitting there and he's gone in to go get his dog, and obviously punched the kangaroo in the face, and there was the huge big PETA outcry and all that kind of thing. That guy was a Taronga Zoo employee who was taking the kid out on a Make-A-Wish excursion. He lost his job as a Taronga Zoo employee. Now, had he shot the kangaroo instead of punched it, no one would have given a shit. Why? And it wouldn't even, because we shoot kangaroos all the time. I mean, shit, mate, we used to use them for dog meat, okay? And then we found out about 10 years ago that the Japanese thought they were a delicacy. Now we have fucking Wagyu grass-fed kangaroo going for $200 a kilo. It's fantastic. He's been eating grass all the time.
I want to go to Australia to eat kangaroo, dude.
It's horrible, mate.
What does it taste like?
It's
oh,
like
shit. What's it taste like?
It's got no
like
fat.
driving with 2 flat tires on the way.
It's got no fat. It's got no fat. It's too lean.
Yeah, you want koala bear for that shit.
Man.
Now it's funny you should say that.
Wait,
because here's the thing. Here's the thing, Gail. Back with every year, some idiot American asks me what we do for Thanksgiving in Australia. Okay, you've got a few people who are mouth breathers out here, and they ask me what we do for Thanksgiving.
Oh my god.
And I tell them, I said, listen, and in a complete deadpan, I look at them and go, well, it's funny, in Australia we have a very special tradition on Thanksgiving. We're allowed to eat, for one day, we're allowed to eat the endangered species of our choice. Now, it has to be a clean kill. It has to be a road kill or it died of natural causes. You can't go out and shoot a panda.
Oh, no.
But I mean,
pandas in Australia?
Man, I had bald eagle chicken wings last Thanksgiving, man. It was fantastic.
Bald eagle chicken wings? I love Australia so much,
and
mate.
people sit there and just eat this up, man. And I'm like, I'll just let it ride, man. I'll be talking until someone finally clicks up and goes, "You're full of shit, aren't you?" And I'm like, a little bit, just a little bit.
Fuck, dude. So okay, so you guys eat kangaroos.
No, we don't eat kangaroos. Japanese eat kangaroos.
Stop eating. Japanese eat kangaroos. You guys feed the Japanese the kangaroos.
Yes, very much.
And he had a bald eagle chicken wing.
No, I didn't. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Is that illegal?
No, it's bullshit.
Oh, you're just joking?
It's a big fish story. I didn't bald eagle, man. Come on.
I kind of had my hopes up so much for Australia.
Yeah.
Mike. Fuck, dude. where do you go from there, dude? Like,
I don't know, man. But if I was on one of those like that Alone show, I would totally eat the shit out of a bald eagle on that Alone show.
dude, how it would just crack its fucking wing.
Hey, man, you're out in the middle of Alaska, man, eating food. Bald eagle's looking pretty good right about
Dude,
now.
I'll eat any kind of meat. Man. People get
I don't have the
offended.
national tie, man. It's not going to worry me too
First
much.
of all, I want to say this for the gentleman that saved the dog from the kangaroo that had it in a fucking headlock, which is pretty gangster. I can't believe they fuck PETA, dude. Honestly, I hate PETA. They're the worst, dude. They're the worst, man. They act like holier than thou. They have all kinds of problems. They're totally unethical, and they make a big deal out of everything that's animal. Like, dude, animals exist. Shit happens. Humans kill humans. You don't think they're gonna fuck with animals?
Those animals wouldn't even be born. They're born.
Fuck no,
to get
dude.
rid of
Animals
people.
are made to be eaten. Are there any vegans in this room? Just so I can.
Uh,
Before I offend everybody.
Steak's awesome. Good job.
Yeah. So you've eaten snakes.
Snakes? I've not eaten snake
I
before.
didn't see it.
What's the weirdest thing you've eaten aside from bald eagle chicken?
I will get in trouble if I tell you what the weirdest thing I've ever eaten is. So I'm not going
Was
to
it
say.
a human
What?
being?
It was not a human being. It was not a human being, but it will make people mad.
Was it a baby human being?
It was a dolphin.
It was a puppy.
Dolphin.
Baby this dude ate a puppy.
It was
It was a
not a
cat.
dolphin.
It wasn't a
Did you
puppy.
eat a
It wasn't a
It was a
puppy.
dog, though.
Was it a dog? Was it a-
I ate pizza in a place where the meat sources are rather average, and to avoid offending people, we had to finish the pizza, and it was, I believe, it may have been a dog and pineapple pizza. I'm not rock solid on that because there was a language barrier.
Ew,
But-
pineapple.
But I can tell you,
I'm
so offended, bro. You guys eat pineapple.
Philistines who
So
put
fucking-
pineapple on a pizza down there. I was more concerned about where the cheese was coming from in a country with no refrigeration. I pointed out to my friend at the time. I said, "Listen, man, we just need to wolf this down, and when we get about 50 yards outside the village, we're just going to get rid of it." I said, "It's gone." I said, "But you're going to have to do this with a smile on your face because they think we eat this shit." And I'm
Where
like,
was this village?
I can't say.
It was Korean. Dead ass.
It was Southeast Asia.
It had to be in China.
It wasn't in China, no.
Have to be China.
But we're not going to play that game.
All right, we won't. Dude, you are an interesting man, dude. Fuck that Doseki guy. This guy's the world's most
I've
interesting.
made bad decisions. I said yes to shit for about 20 years.
I love that shit.
With-
I'm gonna
with-
start doing that
You
myself.
just don't do it now.
Oh,
It hurts too much now. You just start. Then you get.
Speaking of which, dude, you gotta get your foot fixed. This guy, he's a gangster. He does all these different things. He sends me a photo. His foot is like as big as his desk, I would say, because it's like super swollen. And he has this weird fracture, and he's always like, "It's just a fracture, Mike." And I'm like, "Dude, you should check it out, Mike."
It's a stretch fracture. They heal through rest, and
But you never rest.
Well, I'll get around to it eventually.
I don't think you will. You're in comedy now, man. It's only uphill from here, bro.
Maybe I'll just have to pioneer this. I'll have to pioneer this new thing called sit up. That'll be it. Fuck stand up. It'll be sit up from me from now on. I'll just
That's
have
a
my foot up.
great. I think you should try that.
I think so too.
When are we going to see your show? Have you been talking to anybody? Or I mean, I know you're obviously it's in 2 weeks. When's your next show? When's your special coming out?
I'm just knocking the dust off it, man. Give me a break.
No, you're that good. Well, I can guarantee that we'll probably see him in the show in about no more than a month.
Yeah. All right.
Absolutely.
Well, I like your optimism, man.
Yeah, man. I'm
Just
HIV
gonna keep-
positive.
Oh, that's so nice. After we made
People
out,
get
damn.
offended. Who has AIDS?
Oh, one in the back. That's cool.
Hey,
There's
what's
always
up,
one. There's
Chris?
one in
You
every
wanna trade?
one in every room.
He's advanced HIV.
No, I'm really looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to how things are going out here. Everything's
Yeah.
going.
Yeah,
It's going
so
100
we
mile
think
an
of
hour,
LA,
which is good.
It's what are your thoughts of LA? I mean, give it to them raw.
I
'cause they deserve
fucking
it.
hate your traffic.
Yes.
Oh, they don't
Their traffic, I hate them too.
We all hate it.
I appreciate construction so much more now in Houston. I spent 17 years in Houston, and you guys haven't built a fucking road out here in 30 years. I mean, it's just the same shit everywhere around. I don't see any cops until someone runs a red light, and then there's 6 of them.
Come to Orange County, dude.
Yeah,
You
no,
jaywalk, like, the whole
I haven't seen
fucking terrorist squad
any
comes up.
cops up here.
Yeah,
And
national security.
it's fucked up because I had a bad traffic experience on the way in. I'm terrified to get stuck in 3 hours of traffic, so I've been trying to find a good taco in this town, and I've kind of been stuck in Hollywood, and there are no good tacos. in
Have you
Hollywood.
tried those moped thingies or stream ones?
They make me feel old. Because I'm always yelling at them when I'm in traffic. I'm like, damn kids on scooters. And I feel like I'm about 60 on those things. I'm like, I'm just waiting for someone to eat shit
they
in front of me and I'll
surprise you?
fucking laugh my ass off.
Because when you first you were telling me about that, did they, like, what was your reaction? Like, what? Because I
I
didn't
ran
know
into-
about them. I live in
I
Orange County.
ran into them in Austin.
Oh.
Now, in Austin, they're worse than they are here. Austin, Texas, people have this whole. It's like San Francisco for Texans.
It is.
Okay. So in Austin, you'll find someone in the center lane on a scooter with headphones on, just doing this number and not even caring about traffic.
You know what I call that? Natural selection.
Natural selection? Darwinism?
Yeah.
You know what they call that in Austin?
Huh?
Give way to that bloke.
Huh?
You have to give way to that guy.
Fuck that guy, dude.
Yeah.
Run that
First
guy
thing
over,
I
dude.
spent
Oops.
2 weeks in Austin dodging these fucking blokes. And the first thing I did when I got back to Houston was I drove through downtown Houston. The first pedestrian that walked anywhere near my car, I just laid on the horn for five seconds. It felt fantastic, man. I looked at the guy, looks at me and goes, "What the fuck, man?" I said, "You're it, man." I had to get it out.
Fucking A, man. Where can people find your comedy and shit, though?
Mate, on Instagram at Dan Green Comedy.
At Dan Green Comedy.
At Dan Green Comedy. On YouTube, Dan Green Comedy as well.
Dan Green Comedy. Everybody give it up to Dan Green.
Thank you
so much,
guys are
Mike.
awesome.
Appreciate you, Mike.
Thanks, mate.
Love you, Mike.
Love you, Mike.